For today's cup of coffee, I had the most fabulous morning there on the 11th. Of course, it was the 11th. It would be. And it's like the energy was just phenomenal. And if I could have lived in that energy, I would have done so forever. Because it was almost like a rebirth. And I had posted on X, it's like you don't have to adult every day. And that you can have some days that you reclaim that childlike wonderment of everything. Whether it's the wind blowing outside or leaves or birds or cats, which I'm surrounded by. And sometimes we get so busy being busy, or the cares of the world take that enjoyment away from us. But today was a gift for me, and so I just relished in it. And when the energy started to shift again, because some of us are very sensitive to that, whether we want to be or not, that's just our makeup. And it was just like, oh, wow, here we go. And so when this video will be uploaded, it'll be Mother's Day. And it used to be such a simple thing. And maybe it's because I have a Libra rising plus a whole lot of Virgo in my chart. I'm not sure which. It screws me up lots. I have a tendency to overthink things. How complex and at times controversial wishing someone a happy Mother's Day has become. And it was just brain breaking. And it's one of those that it's like everybody's got their something. I get that. It's not that other people are not empathetic to whatever that something may be, but when that something becomes someone's sole identity and that they expect the rest of the world to kowtow to their something, then that becomes a problem. And over my 58 years, soon to be 59 in July, I have sat and I have watched as far as the feminine divine be perverted and be inverted and to be made into something that it's not. And you've got people think that they know what it is and they don't. And it's like, as the mother of 2 children, I'm grateful for that experience. I had 3 miscarriages. I have 2 kids. So I understand what that process, and I'm not going to go into that story on that. I'm grateful for my children. I had relatives that were barren, but that their feminine divine energy, they may not have birthed any of us, but they certainly contributed to the well-being and, to raise all of us. Many more than they probably would have had time to had they birthed a child. And don't think that men don't have an element of the feminine divine also, because they do. It's in a different way. Not the way that's being perverted right now. And like I said, I know that's very controversial. But it's like our friend Omega. He ended up being a single parent, raising 3 girls. And he did an excellent job. And that those girls who are now women, and he has, I don't know how many grandbabies he has, lots. They adore him. They love him. And what a wonderful legacy that is. And then I have worked with people that they birthed children, but they were not mothers. And my husband had one of those. And so it's a lot of complexity. And I guess it always was, and I just wasn't aware of it. But I'm very much aware of it today. And so on this day where we celebrate that feminine divine, the ability to be the garden of life, And if you've never had that opportunity, that wasn't either choice or circumstance or whatever it is, there are so many children out there that need a nurturing figure. There's a lot of adults out there that need a nurturing figure. So this day, don't waste this day, And if you've lost a parent or something, and God love you, Robert, you've been on my heart all day, because this is going to be a rough day for you. I know that, and our prayers are with you. To go back and re-examine the experience, all of it, and give thanks, because that individual, on a spiritual level, this is my belief, that on a spiritual level, that was the vessel that was chosen for you to come to this plane of existence for whatever you're experiencing. And to honor that, even if they did it poorly. And to have some empathy and compassion and forgiveness. And for those of you who have done the best, there's a tremendous amount of guilt that goes along with being a mother. I don't think it ever ends. It's always, maybe again with the Virgo and the Libra rising, I don't know. Just sit there and go, wow, I wish I had done this. I should have done that. I could have done that better. Why did I do this? And to have grace and compassion for ourselves. And it's like I have grace and compassion for everybody else and sometimes forget myself in the mix. I think that, I don't know, for some of us that's more of a challenge than others. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But God granted me the ability to give birth to 2 human beings that I'm so grateful that they're on this planet. And so I honor God on this day for letting me have that experience. And for our women out there, regardless of your choices or whatever, and for the men who have had to try to fill the role of a woman, not that you wanted to, but had to honor that part of the feminine divine. And let us bring back the true feminine divine, because in a lot of places, like I said, it's being perverted, and some of these young women, they have no clue. Pray for them, help them, guide them. They need it. Because they're being raised by internet and TikTok and all that stuff, and that's not a proper role model a lot of times. So, yeah, happy Mother's Day. If you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, you can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and that's there in the description box. And I've got a cat that's decided to try to tear up the carpet right as I'm trying to end the video. It's always something. Anyhow, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're on YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, and on X. And X is Warlinda, COCWS, something like that. It's close enough. Know that you're loved. Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next go. Bye.